Steven Universe is a show that aired on Cartoon Network from 2013 to 2019. It was created by Rebecca Sugar, who has worked on other classic Cartoon Network shows such as Adventure Time. If you've not seen the show, Steven Universe follows the adventures of the Crystal Gems. I won't go into detail here, but they are basically magical mineral-based aliens named Garnet, Amethyst and Pearl. They go on wacky adventures that mostly revolve around Steven learning something new, as the gems are sort of his mentors in life. Today though, I want to talk about a really strong aspect of the show, and that's gem fusion. Gem fusion is when two gems do a little dance and merge together into one gem. This creates an entirely new character that is a spawn of the other two gems' relationships. One of the main characters in the show, Garnet, is a fusion herself. She is the combination of two gems, Ruby and Sapphire. What is important in all of this is the idea that fusions represent relationships. Depending on which two gems you combine, you'll get a different type of person. It's a very interesting way of presenting relationships to kids, and is often used to explore disagreements between characters, as the relationship literally manifests itself into a physical being. The first episode that introduces this concept follows two characters, Pearl and Amethyst, who don't get along and are forced to fuse at the episode's climax. Amethyst, being brute-like and rambunctious, while Pearl, being delicate and angelic, are forced to fuse. They both have polar opposite approaches to situations and personalities, which is really shown in their fusion dance. Pearl and Amethyst fusion dance doesn't really flow well because they're both just so different. However, the fusion that is made isn't really a bad character. Their opposites work well together, and once both of their different, both extreme approaches to battle are combined, they find a nice middle ground in the giant woman. It's honestly a beautiful representation for relationships, and articulates how getting along with someone who is different from you can open you both up to a new way of life. Now, there are also negative fusions in the show. Two characters who get along just fine normally can amplify each other's worst character traits, and I also think this is the reality to a lot of relationships. Unless someone fundamentally changes, at the end of the day, the fusion of two great characters on their own can make someone who is unbearable. What's so great about this idea is that you can almost apply it to your real world relationships in life. As a kid, I like to imagine the feelings and emotions I felt with each person as our own fusion. Whether romantic or platonic, it can apply to all relationships and be a way of visualizing your feelings. It helped me understand why I act differently around different people, as the way we gel or don't gel is all a natural part of relationships. My favourite example of how Steven Universe explores relationships is the episode Mindful Education. Steven and his friend Connie are training when something that's been on Connie's mind gets in the way. The writers use the construct of a fusion to explain disagreements between the two characters. The idea of reflection and understanding of others' feelings is shown visually and through music. The cohesion of their fusion relies on both characters looking after each other and nurturing each other through difficult emotions. Both characters work through their feelings while fused. By the end of the episode, they only manage to save themselves by facing regrets and negative memories head on and together. The episode simply ends with the line, "I'm here." Steven Universe not only taught me to accept whatever type of person I become around others, but embrace it. We go through fusions every day with every person we love and hate. We sometimes become people we would otherwise despise, and sometimes become people we never thought we could be. This should be the golden example of how to rationalise and explain relationships, or any idea for that matter, to children. Steven Universe has a lot to say about relationships for adults and children alike. When shows can weave their lessons so effortlessly into storylines and characters, it should be commended. Not many have done it, and as I grow older I look back only thankful, as I'm now realising what I'd been taught and that it had a profound effect on how I approach others. Thank you, Steven Universe. Thank you, Rebecca Sugar. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.
You are not two people, and you are not one person. You are an experience. Make sure you're a good experience. Now, go have fun!